Disclaimer, this is my real microphone that I'm using for this video. It is very chopped, and so the audio is very chopped. That's all. Enjoy. Bye bye. ULTRAKILL is not meant to be beaten upside down. I mean, hell, a good majority of levels don't have a ceiling, letting you fall forever. Some very rarely have a ceiling that's either too high up, for one. By the way, this is one of the lower down ceilings. It gets worse. Two, don't allow you to jump at all. I'm spamming jump here in this clip. Nothing's happening. Or they're 8-dash free, which has a ceiling, but it's, for one, very high up. Two, does damage. And three, resets your gravity. So what makes me think I'm gonna have the ability to do any of this when I have no clue how to even do a, like, infinite speed bunny hop, for example? By the way, it's not rhetorical. I've never even unlocked a P level. I've never even gone past standard difficulty. I don't know what I'm gonna do here when I have levels like Bridge Burner, Death at 20,000 volts, Slaves to Power, God Damn the Sun, Waves of the Starless Sea, literally every level in Violence, and Disintegration Loop. Literally all of these levels have the same chance of ending our run. But enough talk, let's get to the rules. You've probably heard this before, but the rules are simple. 1. You gotta be upside down. Obviously. Can't beat the level, no more challenge, it's out the window, never gonna think about it again. Except, yes, we will. We'll try to beat the rest of the levels, but that's not fun to say. For some specifics, we will be using Ultra Portal's green variant Alt Fire, because it shoots a portal that flips us upside down, and that's kind of what we need to be upside down, believe it or not. 2. No major mods outside of Ultra Portal. You can have hand paint, you can have weapon pronouns, you can have a 2-night storage machine if you really want, but no OP weapons that can give you a boost, no faster punch, no nothing. 3. No cheats, except if they're not for progression. Specifically if they're not for progression, because there was one level in this game, and I will explain it when I get there. 4. This technically isn't a rule. Try to limit rocket rides. Like, don't rocket ride everywhere if you don't have to. It's a lot funner if you don't. If you try to find ways to get around without it. But some levels it is explicitly necessary. With all that said, let's start our upside down escapade in pre- 0-1 is only hard because I decided to do the full intro. Break these boards and instantly get stuck behind these two doors. These seem like a run killer, but in all actuality we can just slam storage into a dive to completely skip the first one and then get a little bit of a harder slam storage into a dive to skip the second one. If you want to torture yourself, slam once and then just try to dive through the small gap of a single slam's worth of height. You will hate yourself and everyone around you afterwards. We can walk under the lightning in this next room before exploding the filth in the next room, which actually counts as fireworks. I would have killed them with the portal gun, but I didn't know if it actually killed them or not. Break some more boards, go for these pipes, which I swear you had to slide under, and then we get to the first problem room that actually makes the intro an issue. But instead of telling you why, I really want to share my first reaction to this.
Oh.
That's all. I just wanted to share how I said because I found it funny. The issue is this ceiling. We can't jump into the center to get out of here. And the fan we get from sliding off of the fan in the center doesn't give us enough to reach it. So what do we do? It's actually really easy. Just dash over to the other wall, then wall jump off of it. Which is not what I did. Oh, I did it! I generally have no clue how I did that, but it's cool to show off. Okay, halfway through editing, I got a new headset, so microphone hopefully sounds better. Hopefully. Okay, now we're actually on 0-1, and this room is easy, but I struggled with it originally because I am stupid. All we have to do is not miss punching some planks, crawl through the perfectly me-shaped hole, slam storage to grab the gun, slam storage again to spawn the enemies, or skip the room entirely if you really wanted to, or do both if you really wanted to. I did. Break event. I said break event. Kill some innocent filth for no reason other than I want to. Don't forget about these guys. Try to do pipe clip for no reason at all, because that would work. Contemplate the implications of you doing pipe clip upside down before breaking the glass ceiling. Break some more glass ceilings because filth suck. Stare into the abyss below before realizing, oh wait, it's really easy. Try and fail to get a challenge because you accidentally killed 2 of them, and that counts for some reason. Leave no survivors. Watch out for the next room as it has no ceiling. I forgot. Spare some change. Give back. Greet members of the community. And give them a show. Nuke the whales. Get a cool fistful of dollar. Destroy the poorly thought out glass floor. Watch out for the next room as it has a dangerous ceiling. 1 of 9 or something. It's probably less than 9. Enter the boss room and obliterate Maurice's bloodline. Come on, open, please, come on. Okay. Okay. That's 0-1. The rest of Prelude is kinda easy, so let's go by this quickly. There's this room with these little ceiling things that you can't jump on, but just stick to the sides and you'll be good. There's like the sewer-ish part that you need to slide through to get to the Swords Machine secret fight. Just dive jump into it while the Crusher is down and you'll be good to go. You can go beat up Swords Machine. Here's a quick tip. He actually can't hit you at all right here during the first phase, and he only hits you with the sword during the second phase. So you can just sit here and shoot and click, and then click whatever button you have mapped to Feedbacker. Swords Machine is not that hard. Oh, shotgun's on the floor. 0-2, including Swords Machine. I'm not even gonna pretend 0-3 was difficult. Just fall and then beat up the guy we just beat up. We're not doing any more of these end result screens. This is the last one. Enjoy it while it's still here. This is the scariest part of 0-4, and it's like the fire ceiling no one ever cares about. The Samurai weren't that hard. Unlike what my silly video may say, the actual curveball wasn't really the second Samurai, but more the pathway to the exit is just a wide open gap without a ceiling. Well, sorry, there is a ceiling, it's just not jumpable, so kinda useless, and it doesn't service any purpose, really. The only way I found to get across is using a rocket ride, so if you're playing a drinking game or something, take a shot, I guess. Now with that out of the way, let's get into if I'm being honest, Limbo was easy. Like, really easy. Here's the basic rundown. 1-1, easy, no changes to how I played the game. 2-2, easy, no changes to how I played the game. 3-3, easy, Tundra and Agony will not stop me. However, now, by all means, V2 is easy. The issue is, for one, I don't know how to do the fistful of dollar trick. 2, since I'm on the ceiling, V2 is enraged and I can't hit him because he's moving so quickly. Luckily for me, I'm so very good at ULTRAKILL, so awesome at ULTRAKILL, and I win the fight. Wow. All of that, child's play. Now it's time for some really hard levels in What do you mean harder levels is a sex joke? Despite 2-1 being the example of a hard level without a ceiling I gave at the start, this level is really easy. All you need to do is enter the pipe at the start, go to these conveniently placed stairs, just for us, storage, and dash under the bridge as to not hit the death plane, or do what I did and give up after one attempt and go through the inside like a loser. When you're done, rocket ride onto the first scaffolding. If you missed, that's okay, we'll use this as a learning opportunity. Fun fact about when you rocket ride, it is not affected by your gravity when your rocket starts dying. If you, per se, hop on a rocket and let it die, it will start descending, in our case, directly up. Meaning you can get back to any level you want semi-easily, assuming you didn't take too long to fall. Once you're back up, or you landed there, rocket ride into the next building, so that way we can have a little bit more safety knowing if we fall, we're only going to be progressing and not horribly dying. Once you're there, break a window. Don't be an idiot like me, who shot it with a weapon that doesn't break windows, and then went, oh yeah, it doesn't break, I guess I gotta do this really hard door clip. No, just break the window, just break the window, just break the window, just break the window, rocket right out of there, please. Keeping up with the theme of a level is only hard because I'm stupid, is 2-2, where I thought there was no ceiling. There is. I thought the building had a tiny little lip, and that's what I was standing on, because it couldn't possibly be the ceiling. I am not only stupid, I am also blind. This level is easy, no notes. 2-3 is completely inside, no notes. Court of the Corpse King sucks. First off, you can't use the cart because upside down people have to be at such a precise angle to use it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. This is the fastest you can go, by the way, because guess what? Someone decided, oh yeah, I want to make these walls rounded specifically for upside down people not to be able to get a slam storage off of them. Awesome, great, I love life. And don't even think about dashing everywhere, because someone decided, I want to add random pits everywhere that are not useful in the original game, but just make the lives of upside down people harder, because screw you, upside down V1, we hate you. But hey, here's some good news. The hand can't hit you with one of its attacks. Isn't that so cool? Then, when you actually get to the corpse of King Minos, guess what? The ceiling doesn't let you jump, because screw you once again, upside down people. King Minos hates upside down people. God damn this stupid king. Right, professionalism. Just stand on like any of the little lips and you'll be good to go. You do need to rocket ride to the exit because lust hasn't taken more from me. You take my dignity, you take my sanity, take my children while you're at it. I don't care anymore. We're out of here. Don't worry, it gets better.
Behold, the power of an angel! The insignificant!
Belly of the Beast is actually really easy. The only room I even had trouble with was the skeleton, like, bridge, and that's only because I got mixed up and accidentally went to the P room to show everyone that I have no P ranks. Don't worry, I got one, like, right after this. It's fine. Everything's fine. But there is one real threat in Gluttony, and it's very obvious what it is. It is, of course, Gabriel. This fucking tube. I'm serious. I was stuck here for, like, 15 minutes because I didn't realize you could cut off the eye, and I thought I was just stuck here. Oops. I feel stupid. Let's go take my pain out on Gabriel.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God. Behold, the power of an angel!
I kid you not, this fight was easy as sin. There's a ceiling! A jumpable ceiling! Sure, Gabriel might be a little robotist, but at least he's not upside down-ist. A lot of ists. Makes sense, there's like a lot of cysts in this level, so. I'm just yapping to make Gabriel seem more interesting, despite me almost dying in the footage right there. I died to Gabriel like twice, that's it. Despite me being upside down, Gabriel was not any harder.
What? How can this be? Blessed by this thing? You insignificant fuck! This is not over!
Okay, so Gluttony's done. What's next? I sure hope it's nothing impossibly difficult that will literally make me want to rip out my skull. That would sure suck. Off to an amazing start, because 4-1 already has no ceiling and no hope for us. Awesome! Great! First rocket ride over to the door frame of the first room. This does cause enemies to spawn, but hey, what's worse, getting shot at or being able to not fall into eternity? Go around here and fall onto these little lips so we can actually, you know, go somewhere. Make sure you're not letting go though, or else you will fall and you will die. Awesome, again. From here, go to the next arena, because do you seriously want to try to, like, go into the other... You want to go in for the top? No, please, don't make me do that. If you can do it, I have to do it. I don't want to do it. Please. What I do want to do is this arena so I can be done with this level. Get me out of here. It looks like it barely takes anything, but I spent so long just like, oh gosh, no, oh no. Okay, no more moaning, no more groaning. Hey, look, we're done, we're doing the thing again. The outro card, wow, awesome, cool, no we're not, no more. Haha, what do you mean stalling? I'm not stalling, haha, there's no stalling. Okay, so at the start of this video, I said I only had to use cheats for one level. This is the level. What's crazy is the level isn't even that hard. The level is just rocket riding. Just rocket riding. No creative solutions to get around anything. You're just rocket riding. But what was hard about this level was the skull rooms, the skulls, and the insurrectionist. The skull rooms are harder because I now have to do them upside down when the ceiling is made of glass, giving me less places to stand for blue skull, and red skull is just hell because I can't see any enemies. The skulls themselves are annoying because I need to go all the way through a long stretch of no ceiling to go put them into a little tiny thing that I can barely hit, only to fight a boss, which, since I'm upside down, only jumps at me. Which sounds nice. I mean, hey, it can't hit me like this at least. And then, but I can't hit it. I can't hit it back. And then, if I die per chance, per se, or I fall too long and I mess up in trying to rocket ride, oops, sorry, restart the level. It took too long. You're taking too long. You're taking too long. Whatever. All I used it for was to get the insurrectionist. I made it to the end legit. Nothing matters to shot in the dark. Sorry, I've been really stressed about these last few because they're hard levels. I don't know what to say. I don't know what... I'm sorry for panting that hard, I guess. Just take a second to relax. Have I ever mentioned I've never done shot in the dark blind before? Decided to do shot in the dark blind, and not only blind, but upside down. I need to do a blind because I need to go fight the Druid Knight, and I never fought the Druid Knight before. Please, no, I don't want to do this. Okay, no, it actually wasn't that hard. It's fine. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as I was thinking. But it was still kind of bad. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say? I don't want to say it. Weirdly, the easiest part for me was the Druid Knight. It just wasn't that hard. I don't know. I've never, like, fought it, and the footage always looked so hard, and then you just nuke it, and it's just gone. It takes, like, a few hits. Gone. I just thought I thought you'd be stronger. What do you mean stall? It was said in the overall, but V2 is always enraged. And I don't know what happened to him to get lobotomized on my first attempt, but he was. And you know what? I should have appreciated that. Because when he's not lobotomized, he lobotomizes me. I spent so long fighting V2. It is not even funny. Like, I'd make some funny joke here, like, oh haha, I spent so long fighting him. No, this hurt me. Like, physically, my hand was hurting after just this phase. Just this phase. And it gets worse. No, not the slide. The slide is fine. I beat him on my first try. On my second try. Except this isn't what happened. All for naught. All for naught. That's fucking right, baby. All of this was for fucking nothing. I was stalling. I'm being honest. I was stalling. This sucks. This sucks. I hate. You can't punch. You can't use any arms. You can't move. You can't dash to slow your fall. So there's a clip to skip the drop. I know, but do you really want to try that upside down? No one wants to try that upside down. Challenge is impossible. Originally here, I was gonna say, screw it and do 5, 6, 7, and 8 anyways. And then save encores and secrets for a separate video if this one did good. But, due to a lot of things, including this video is painful to edit, I'm gonna probably end it here, and those will be in a separate video together. This whole video has been hell. I've been making it without a script because I didn't really want to, if I'm being honest. I don't like writing that much. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this, like, the first real video I've made, if it isn't obvious from the horrible mic quality and the horrible editing and just a horrible altogether. But I hope it was a little bit entertaining, at least. If not, I was gonna ask you to like and subscribe, but now if it's not entertaining, don't do that then. Okay, bye bye. See you whenever I make the other video. Probably not soon. Also, no, you cannot beat this game. I mean, like, think about it for a few seconds. Have you seen, like, 8-3, 4-4, 4-1, 4-2, any of the things else at the start?